her auction party. Get ready. Take notes. Take it away, Bonnie.
Okay, thanks, Pam. First, I have to say, I can't believe that James is 11. I remember when he was a baby, you came to a meeting at Cheryl's house and he was just a little baby. I can't believe he's 11, Ellen. Oh my goodness. And you're right. I do not have any social media notifications on my phone, no news notifications. I can go to that, but my phone makes no social media. Like I don't get any notifications. That was so wonderful when I shut that off. No more Facebook notifications. When I get on, I check my notifications, but my phone does not ding. So, guys, listen to what Ellen just went over. It's so incredibly powerful and it will help you. So, all right, let's talk about parties. I'm so excited to share with you guys a little bit about my parties because most of you probably know that I am home parties. I love home parties, it's my thing. I do the other parties, I do the online, not very often and probably not very well yet, but I'm always working on it. I'm always working on building that because I want to be able to say yes to whatever my customers are looking for. I've definitely been working on building my other avenues. But tonight I want to share with you some of my home party tips, and it can be things that you use in your social media parties too. So don't automatically tune out because you're like, yeah, Bonnie does home parties and Amish parties, and I don't do that, so I'm out. Don't go away. Stay with us because there's some things that you can use in all your different parties. So, I love to start my parties off welcoming everybody to the party, right? So I'm always happy to be talking to them. And when I'm ready to start rolling with the party, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to appreciate my host. I want her friends and family to be like, wow, wish I was her, right? I want to start off with, giving her gifts right away. Because do you remember the last time you hosted something at your house? Maybe it was a Christmas party, maybe it was New Year's, maybe it was, a Tupperware party. I don't know. But sometimes when we're in the middle of preparing, we're thinking, why did I do this? Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? I am never doing this again, right? You're stressed out, you're trying to see who's coming, you're making food, you're doing all the things. So when the party actually starts, I want my hostess to be relaxed. I want her to be happy, and I want her to think, I'm so glad that I have my friends and family here and look at my free stuff, right? So I always start off by thanking my host for having us. And a lot of times when we do the intros, I have everybody tell me something about the host that they love. And that builds her as well. Maybe she makes great chocolate chip cookies. Maybe she's the best neighbor. Maybe she's really sweet. Telling something about the host, again, makes her happy, makes other people happy to bless people with good things, right? Don't wait until their funeral to say something nice about them. So let's start off by talking about our host tonight. So I am so excited that Debbie, I see Debbie. Debbie is my hostess tonight. Thank you so much, Debbie, for having us tonight. And Debbie, wouldn't you love to have some free gifts right away? Don't you love free? I love free. If it's free, it's for me, right? So we're going to start off tonight with some fun free gifts for you. And the first thing Debbie picked is our Shapeable Ball keychain. Debbie told me that she loves this because it reminds her of when her kids were young, and everybody loves the Shapeable Ball keychain, right? So fun, iconic Tupperware right there. And then she decided that, of course, when she had a party, she wanted to get a smidget. Tupperware's smallest bowl. Yes, it is airtight, it is liquid tight, and this is the smallest bowl that we make. And you need this. Why do you need this? Do you pack lunches? Ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard fits right in here. You can put your change in here. How many of you brought quarters tonight for the quarter auction? You could put your quarters in here. Or if you need change at work, this is perfect for that. When you're traveling, you can put earrings and necklaces in here. When our kids were young, I would keep a Walmart bag in one of these, and I'd have one in the glove compartment and one in the diaper bag all the time because you never know when you're going to need a bag for an emergency, right? And we're not even going to go into what those emergencies are. But you can put a Walmart bag or a Dollar General bag in here. It works great. So everybody, I know you want one of these, and guess what? I'll be bringing you one at your Tupperware party. So this is a gift for Debbie as well. Now, Debbie is going to get one of our modular round number ones with her order when it is delivered. But Debbie, I don't want you to have to wait. So I brought for you tonight our refrigerator bowl. It's one of my favorite bowls. It's not something you can buy, so don't even ask, guys, but you can get one free if you decide to have a party of your own. Debbie's going to get one of these right now, and it is great. You know, you can put a cupcake in here, you can put an apple in here, you can put your favorite snack mix in here, you can put your cottage cheese and peaches in here, whatever you would like. Airtight, liquid tight with that famous Tupperware seal. And this is one of her gifts for tonight as well. And the last thing for her at the moment is her discount card. Now, Debbie, this is a special discount card that I give to you. And you get 10% off your most expensive item at any party you attend with me now through the end of the year. Aren't you happy that you had your party in January? Because you're going to get this discount all year long. So at the next party, if you decide to buy the $75 or the $83 mandolin, you're going to get $8.30 off of your order. If you decide to get a set of bell tumblers and zipper seals, you're going to get $3 off your order. So make it count. Save that 10%. But thank you so much, Debbie, for having me at the party tonight. Dollars off your order. So make it count. Okay. And so, Debbie, we're going to have some more gifts for you. And at that time, I usually have everybody grab out their catalog out of their party folder.
Okay.
And so, Debbie, go ahead and flip their catalog open to the center of the catalog so I can show off our amazing host gift special. And Debbie, you also are going to get to pick one of our thank you gifts absolutely free. So we are delighted to be able to add that to your order tonight as well. And when you have two friends decide to have a party or collect orders, you can pick our exclusive bake and gift set. And it has our classic Cervelier canisters in here. So we're going to talk more about that in a few minutes as well. So, are you guys ready to have some fun tonight? Yes, I hope you're all ready. We are going to do the Tupperware quarter auction. And if you haven't played this game before, don't worry, it's super easy. And I'm going to tell you how to play this game. Now, usually, while everybody's coming in and getting situated, but not too early, I start passing around my little number paddles, and I always put it in a piece of Tupperware. This is in one of our dry storage containers. It's a great container. It holds them up, and it's a piece of Tupperware they're putting in their hand. When you're seeing the people, whether it's a party or an event, you want to put as much Tupperware in their hands as you possibly can, right? You want to pass it around. They touch it, they feel it, they love it. The longer they hold it, they have that sense of ownership and they know they want to have it. That's why the smidget game is so fantastic for dating parties, because the longer they hold it, then they think it's theirs and they don't want to give it back. So passing the Tupperware around is absolutely key. So I'm always putting it in something and having that to go around. And these are just little popsicle stick things with hearts on the end. And I got these off of Amazon. I just used a magic marker, put the number on both sides. So it is just super easy. You can use note cards. You can use some flat plastic numbers. You can use whatever you might want. You can do it however, but this is just what I do. So I would pass that around, let them pick their lucky number. And I let anybody play this game. If there is a 12-year-old sitting there, boy, girl, it doesn't matter. They can play, because guess what? Their quarters are the same as the hostess's quarters, right? And so the more that play, the more fun it is. So we pass that around. And of course, I would let Debbie pick first. She's the host. Debbie gets everything, right? She gets the first gifts. She gets first pick. Debbie is always front and center right there. So Debbie would get to pick her lucky number. And of course, they joke with you, is this number lucky? Oh, I'm sure that it is. And then I have the Hokey Keepers are great for this. And I have all of my numbers. And because I do Amish parties as well, I have a lot of numbers. And then I have these fun little gold coins that I wrote the numbers on in a magic marker. So then I would put all my numbers into a container. I didn't bring that in. So usually I would have like my Fridge Smart Small Deep is great for my coins. And then I put their numbers in. And this is what I'm going to draw from. And if you do have kids there that aren't playing, it's great to let the kids join in a little bit. And I love to let the kids pick a number. I always, shake it all up, put them in your bowl. You're shaking it all up. And I say, okay, reach your hand in there, close your eyes. We don't want anybody to think that you're cheating, right? And I'll mix it up and I'll take it over and I'll let them pick. they're not mad at me that I didn't pick their number. The kids pick the number, right? So I always let people who aren't playing, if there's some people sitting around the room, I will invite them in to let them pick the lucky number. Oh, and if I pick your number, if we pick your number, you have to say the magic words. Who knows what the magic words are? I love Tupperware. That's right. So if I call lucky number 9, you have to say the magic words. I love Tupperware. So I know who the winner is. But let's go back. Let's review the rules of the game. So the rules of the game are very easy. Now, typically for me, I do 5 rounds. When Loretta does her parties, she mixes it up. She bases it on how many people are there. And I bring multiple different kinds of gifts. It might be a Tupper Mini. It could be a 12-ounce tumbler with or without a seal. Depends what I have in my pieces and parts. It might be a classic square round container. It might be a silicone bag, whatever I have. And don't forget how much people love little things like our scoops or our mini cereal bowls, things like this. They love this stuff. And of course, they can't buy it, but they can win it. They can get it free by hosting a party or attending a party, whatever you want to do. So don't ever underestimate that. Now, every now and again, I'll throw in a smidget, and that might depend on how many people are there. Again, if it's a smaller group, you have to be careful because I'm not in this to make money. With the quarter auction, I use this as a tool to get them to the party so that I can see them. They're having fun. They will date a party. I would love to break even, but in some parties, I'm going to tell you, I do really well. The other night, I had, I think, about 15 people at the party, and my ideal bowl is full of quarters. Okay. So, I came home with like $25 in quarters. I did 5 rounds. So the money came out really good. I have had parties where there's a lot of people there, and I have had more than a bowl full of quarters. And I've had parties where I have literally gotten $12. Okay. So it or $10. You might not get very much. So I bring a variety of things along because I don't always know how many people are going to be there, how many people are going to play. So then I can pull out different things. Now I use products like maybe when you put an order in, you redeem the Impression Mini Bowls as your thank you gift. Those are 3 excellent gifts that you could use. Our cost is $4, and I got 3 mini bowls. It's a great thing to do. When you are redeeming your own host credits, think about getting half price items that you can break up. Maybe bell tumblers and zipper seals, maybe cereal bowls. I don't know. Different things that you can do or use as a half price item, gifts that you earn. That's a great way to do this. Maybe pieces that you have been showing at your parties, or it's been on your table at some events and it's just not moving. Well, how about using it as a gift at the quarter auction? So it's just a fun way that you can play in person and have a lot of fun. So let's do the first round. So everybody has their number, and I'm going to do is 5 rounds tonight. I'm going to show you a piece of Tupperware. I'm going to tell you what it costs to play. It might be 1 quarter, it might be 2 quarters, it might be 3 quarters to play, depending on what that item is. So again, if it's a bigger item, you can ask more quarters for. So I would definitely have this bag would be 2 quarters. First of all, it's a new item. It's something that they maybe haven't seen, something they really want. That would definitely be a 2-quarter bid. Something like a Tupper Mini, that's going to be a 1-quarter bid. So that's how I kind of do my thing. So, all right. So for this first round tonight, we are going to, oh, you probably want to practice, right? So these are my quarter bowls, and I have my ideal little bowls, and I kind of space them around the room. Depending on how big the room is, I don't want to be walking all the way around picking up their quarters, right? So I might have one on each end, and they just pass the bowls. So these are our quarter bowls, and I would hand them to my guests. So Ellen, I'm going to have you hold a bowl, and Pam, I'm going to have you hold a bowl, and then we're going to pass this when I tell you to, okay? So they would have the bowls, and I say, all right, so we're going to do, as I said, we're going to do 5 rounds. And each round, I'm going to show you a piece of Tupperware. I'm going to tell you how much it costs to play. If you want to win the item I'm showing, you're going to throw your quarter in, and you are going to hold your number paddle up. If I call your number, you say the magic words, I love Tupperware, and you are the winner of that gift, and you paid 1 quarter for it or 2 quarters for it. Now, if you decided not to play that round and I call your number, it's okay. Just say pass. All your friends will cheer because they know I'm going to pick another number. So I let them know that every round is going to be optional. So you probably want to have a practice round, right? Say yes. Who wants to have a practice round? Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay. So all you have to do to be in the very first round is hold your number paddle up and smile. That's right. All you got to do is smile. You have to be smiling to win. Okay. And then I would go over and I would pull out the number and I would say, oh, it's lucky number three. And of course, number three is going to say, I love Tupperware. And I would give them a gift. Now, that one is a lot of times a smaller gift. Maybe it's kind of like the attendance gift, right? If you are somebody who does an attendance drawing or you do door prizes at the end, it's going to be a smaller gift. It might be a Tupper Mini with a clear seal because, that's not as popular as one with the blue seal, or it might be the little salad tongs. I don't know. It can be anything that you want. It could be $2 off your order, anything that you want, right? A gift's a gift. And then we would go around the room. Now, when I say, all right, so for this round, we're going to do our silicone slim bag. Now, this is a new product. Maybe you have never seen this before. And I'm going to pass one around because I would have one on my table and let them pass it around so they can touch it and feel it and get excited about it. I would go over all the features and benefits. They're airtight, they're liquid tight. They are perfect for packing snacks in your lunches. You can use these in the refrigerator. You can put them in the freezer. They are dishwasher safe. They are liquid tight. These are absolutely fantastic. And if you don't like buying disposable baggies, you should consider investing in our silicone bags. They are available in the catalog. Or, of course, if you decide to host a party, you could get some of these free or half price. Now, who would like to win this for just 2 quarters? So throw your quarters in the bowl and hold your number paddle if you want to be in our drawing for the silicone slim bag. And then I would pause and let them start doing it. And I might give a few more ideas about what to do with it because I want them to want this gift. Not only is it something they can order, but I want them to play my game as well. So it just builds that. Now, when I do things like a square round container. Now, this is an exclusive container. You can't buy it, but you can win it. Aren't you so glad that you came to the party tonight? So I like to tease a lot of things like that. Honestly, I do a lot of things that are exclusive at the party. And they know that it makes them come back to the party. So, and it draws them out excitement. And if you're even doing some things like our tiny treasures, you can talk about how fun and the memories and different things like that. So, that's how I do my quarter auction party. If you guys have any questions, put that in the chat. Hopefully I didn't forget anything, but I usually do the game pretty quick early on in the party. And then I go around and I do collect my sticks right away because they do get broken. And if there are kids there, then they're messing around with them. Or let's face it, I have some where there's like pen marks. People, they write on stuff. So I go ahead and I pick these up, grab my quarter bowls, organize all that back in my little container, right? And as I'm putting all that away, I'll say, okay, now everybody go ahead and grab out your party folders because we are going to talk about what is new and amazing in the world of Tupperware. So before I get started, does anybody have any questions for me before I start? And that'll kind of get the ball rolling. But my party folders, these were a gift that we had years ago from Tupperware. They're the Date Me folders. I used 3-ring binders for a long time. You get the three-ring binders, you can cut them. It's hard, so it's really easy for them to write. I also have a bunch of the Tupperware folders from days gone by. You can use regular school folders, just whatever might keep your stuff organized. For the longest time, I just walked in and I handed them a catalog and an order form and a door price slip and a pen and whatever. It's fine. So whatever works for you, this is just what I do. Now in my party folders, I do have, of course, an order form. I have my catalog and I make up little sales sheets before my parties. So if you do home parties and you're never quite sure, feel free to reach out to me. I am happy to always share this with anybody who is having a home party. I try and watch and see what's good on inventory, what we feel like is going to be there. Now I'm going to do my party. Now I do this especially when I'm doing the Amish because they are not on my Amish aren't on their phones. They don't have that. So I'm going to show them a few things that are on sale. At my non-Amish parties, I'm going to put the QR code on here and I'm going to let them go right to my website while we are talking and they can order right from that. They can see what is live at that moment, whatever they want to do. Um, but so there's two ways of doing that. But I have that right there in their party folder and then I will go through a lot of different things at the party. My parties, I try and have them done from my intros to the end of my demo in 30 or 35 minutes. People don't want to sit there and talk to me. I don't talk about everything that I bring to the party. Depending on how many people are there, it kind of depends on how long it goes. But I really strive to have my demo done in 30 or 35 minutes because they don't want to be there all night. And they'll ask me as many questions as they want. Some parties will go longer, some will go shorter, but they appreciate the fact that I'm not talking and talking and talking and talking, which I could very easily do, as you can tell. Now, so when the party is over, right, it's really important to put our consultant hats on. It is our job to help our customers. And even if they are using their cell phone to go to my website, I want to talk to them and I want to make sure if they have any questions and I'm going to, say, hey, so what are you looking at? How can I help you? If they are looking at one fridge smart, I'm going to make sure that they saw the 4-piece set. Or right now we have 2 different sales sets. I'm going to make sure that they saw that. Or if they're looking at one silicone bag and be like, did you see there's the 3-piece set that you can get? So I'm always working on that. But when I'm talking to them, it's really important to build that relationship. Hey, thanks so much for coming to the party tonight. Ellen, did you have a good time tonight? And I'm smiling and nodding, right? She's smiling. She's going to smile and nod back. When you smile and nod at someone, they're going to smile and nod back. Look, Ellen's smiling and nodding at me. So you want to get them saying yes, right? Did you have a good time? Thank you so much for coming tonight. Did you have any questions for me? Nope. Okay, here's my order, and I'm going to total their order. And I always joke with them, don't worry, you do not have to do math at the Tupperware party. I'm happy to complete your order for you. You don't have to do the math there. And I'm going to look at their order and I'm going to compliment them on their order, right? Oh my gosh, you are so going to love that mega bowl. It is one of the best bowls, and it comes with a seal, and you're going to use it for so many things. Do you have other Tupperware bowls? And I'm going to make conversation with them. And have you thought about being one of Debbie's datings tonight when she has 2 friends that decide to have a party or collect orders? She qualifies for some of our extra bonuses that we talked about earlier. Were you interested in helping Debbie? Sometimes that will get them because they're helping someone else. Or was there anything on your wish list that you're not ordering tonight? And let them talk to me about that. Or if they say, well, I saw that fridge smart set, but it's not really in my budget tonight, or I'm not going to get that tonight. Well, if you have a party, you could get that for your half price. So I'm talking to them about the benefits of having a party because believe it or not, they don't listen to you the whole time you're talking. Even if you only talk for 20 minutes, they still only heard half of what you said. I'm always talking to them. I'm inviting them to have their own party. And I love the stickers that Pam sends to us because that goes on my hostess packet, kind of decorates that up a little bit with my information. I have some of the stickers, about inviting Frank. Outside orders really make a difference. And of course, in the party packet, I'm going to have some catalogs for them. I have a hostess letter that I give to them that has some information on, inviting people. What is their goal? If a hostess has a goal, she's more likely to actually achieve that goal, right? So we want her to have a goal. And collecting orders before the party is so incredibly important. And that is for anything. We want people to get orders from people they work with, their neighbors, their family, right? Not everybody's coming to the party. Not everybody's going to be on their Facebook party. We want them to get orders from other people. I also do the lotto sheet. It's an old school thing, but it works really well. It's $1 each time you sign your name at the end of the party. If we've sold all 50 squares and we draw your number, you win $50 worth of free Tupperware. If we only sell 20 squares, that's okay. You win $20 worth of free Tupperware. And it counts as an extra order on Debbie's party, helping her get more free. And it gives everybody a chance that plays the lottery to win the lottery. And I will pass that around the room. At my party this week, we sold 26 squares. So we had a $26 lottery. She picked the Shirley Elegant Large Bowl, which was a $29 add on to her order, right? And she just paid the difference. I pay the shipping and tax on that. That's just something that I do. I know when Kathy does it, she adds it right into their order and they pay shipping and tax on the $3 they spent on the lottery. So her shipping and tax is already covered by the people who bought the squares, whoever the winner is. The key to this is you can't draw the winner until after you have totaled all the orders. This is not for Ellen to get her order for free. This is for Ellen to add on an additional $26 to her order. That's how it helps Debbie get more free. Okay. It is not that, nope, you can't take $26 off your order. You get to add $26 more. It can be anything out of the catalog or out of any of the sales specials. Now, of course, you can have your order shipped directly. You can have it shipped to the hostess. Sometimes you have people who go together with their orders, and all of that you can, go over with your hostess before the party. And then, of course, in the hostess packet, you got to have a little bit of information about joining our team, right? So I like to add the trifold into that. So that is a little bit about what I do at my parties. I hope you guys have gotten some great ideas. Remember, if you're not having fun at your parties, your guests aren't either. So have some fun at your parties. Joke around with them. Give away some fun things. After my orders are all finished, then I will put their orders in a drawing, and I give away a couple things at the end. So I gave away something free. It's kind of like my on time drawing if we're moving along quickly. So I'm doing that, and then I will give away 2 or 3 items free at the end of the party as well. And you had to place an order to be in that. Now, if you had people that were placing online orders, all I do is I have some sticky notes with me and I write their name and I put it on a blank order form. And then when I'm mixing up all the order forms behind my back, and then I pull one out, oh, look, Pam is the winner tonight. And Pam gets to come up and pick a gift. So just fast and easy and just having a lot of fun with people. So hopefully that helps you guys. Have a great party. Who is going to date some home parties? Let's do it. All right, Pam, back to you.